today. I'll show you a little bit of Mycareer gameplay, man. Shoot around this my court first, before I start. Look at my I went to the wrong thing. Let me look at my stuff, my dude, my food, change his shoes and all, you know what I'm saying?
Being on some
Atlanta Hawks, let's get it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Thunderstorms come with the territory here in the Sooner State. Coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Rockets in Houston. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. C.J. McCollum out there with Teague. And it's Johnson in at the three, the small forward. Westbrook passes to the kid. From deep. Good.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
So it's Atlanta now. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 6 points for Freak. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Teague kicks to Millsap. Johnson dishes to McCollum. It's blocked. Here's the kid. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
The dish to Horford. Johnson outside. And Teague has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And here we go. Here's Cantor. That one rolling around and rims out.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
That doesn't go in either for Teague. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's the kid. He is guarded by McCollum. Kicks it to Cantor. Millsap with the steal. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Teague with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper. Teague's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now the pass to the kid. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what he thought would be the key for them, and he told me dealing with the penetration of Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most explosive athletes in the game. We've got to send him to help and rotate early to deny him finishes at the rim. Guys, that's never easy.
Thank you, Doris. Here's the kid. 32 points for him last game against Houston. It's Durant on the wing. And he gets it to go. Durant's got his first basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now, here's Millsap. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Here's Westbrook following the basket by Paul Millsap. Here's the kid. 11 points in the game. Out to the wing. It's Durant with the drive. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here's Teague. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down low, stolen by Durant. Here's the kid. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Not ready.
Running from look for Oklahoma City. Mitch McGinley.
For the Thunder Girls.
Dinner school, we come. Oh, yes, Judah.
The Hawks trail by 8. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Now here is Cephalosha. Defense is right there. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's the kid. 13 points in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Dishes to Morrow. Here's Durant. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Durant's got 6.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now here is Cephalosha. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Scott. Scott missing again. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Schroeder. A 3-ball. Scott pulls it in. Now here's Schroeder. Up in time. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And Kevin Durant always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Comes from me being 8 years old, and
year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
Especially heart.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just is operating good at the offensive end.
On the court for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Teague. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended with 32 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City. 17-point lead, their biggest. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Come on, Pete.
Teague left side. Olynyk. The Thunder pull it in. The kid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wide open. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Teague. Tight defense on him. He feeds it to Olynyk from downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
Hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. Here's the kid. Teague covering. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
The kick out to Scott. Wide open look. And no good as it rattles out.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And through the first half, a pretty lap. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with the kid. And it's Durant in at the 3. T kicks to Horford. Millsap a screen. Feeds it to McCollum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Thunder leading by 20. Westbrook passes to the kid, and that one's good. The kid's got 22 points.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
The Hawks shooting about 42% so far. T kicks to Horford. There's the screen. Millsap a screen. And Teague, here we go. Millsap misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Let's find out what Rick has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Here's the kid. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Shot to stop the run. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Millsap's got 6.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the kid. The three. And the Thunder, another three.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Horford kicks to Johnson. McCollum up top. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Horford gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
There's the pick. Pass to the kid from deep three-point range, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
All day.
Westbrook's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Westbrook. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Schroeder passes to Horford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Mycareer's checked in for Kansas. Gerald Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Atlanta, Olenek, he's checked in for Millsap. Aminu comes in for Johnson. And Thabo Sefolosha.
Pause this. See you text me.
Subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Aminu in the corner. Picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Good on the shot.
Horford's got 10. Man,
you know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's the kid, covered by Sefolosha. Here's the kid. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's a good screen. Schroeder passes to Olenek. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The kid, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
With the bars in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Hawks.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in to the inside. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Over the last month, we'll take a look at where the Hawks rank in the NBA stats. 5th in free throw percentage, 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're in the top third in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And talking about how consistent they've been at the foul line. So often it's an afterthought, but the good teams find a way to make teams pay for sending them to the free throw line. That's been a key all season.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Green dishes to Payne. Here's the kid, covered by Sefolosha.
Right there, boy.
And the shot from Mycareer.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
T kicks to Olenek. He dishes it to Sefolosha. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A huge slam. Perfect end to the fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
What you doing?
Poked
What
away
you doing?
and
you got too
stolen by
much
Payne. Here's the
Green
kid.
light.
What a play.
Wow.
Simply drains
Ah,
it
they
at the
can't hold
buzzer.
me.
What a three at the
What y'all
horn
doing?
as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what
What they
happens.
doing?
Kid is checked in for Oklahoma City. The kid comes in for Payne. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. Millsap comes in for Al Farouk Amini. Johnson, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Young. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Here's the kid. He kicks it to Cantor.
Whoa.
And that one's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
Where you going, big
Terrific
bro?
ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Johnson outside. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Johnson. 10 points for Jeff Teague.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
No good from the kid.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's the kid. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Cantor. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Johnson outside. Pass to Millsap. That one a tad offline.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Aminu comes in for Johnson. And Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Jeff Teague. Scott can't get it to go.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's the three. No good from the kid.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the kid. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And the foul called on Free.
Whatever.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Scott with the ball. To the inside, and stolen by Payne. Here's the kid from deep three-point range. Off on that one. So no problem for Oklahoma City.
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Well, man, yeah, YouTube, that's all I have for you today. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out, YouTube. Peace.